Hi, Priya. How are you, dear? Thank you. Sending that right back to you. We're just gathering, folks. It's a 1 year anniversary today of the channel, and I'm excited. I can't believe it's been 1 year already that Walking You has been going on and operating. So, gonna wait just a little bit longer, see if more folks want to join us before I begin the reading. I feel like today's reading is going to be a little bit special, maybe different. Who knows what spirit wants to come out with for the cancers out there or those who are dealing with someone who's cancer. Yeah. But I'm going to give it 2 more minutes and then I'm going to begin regardless. People can come and watch, later on when they want to. So I'll give it 2 more minutes and then I'll begin. Thank you, dear. Congrats to us. Congrats to us. I can't believe it's been 1 year. 1 year. I was looking at my old video. I didn't watch the entire thing, but the first reading that I did was cancer. A couple people were asking the team, how come we're only going to do cancer tonight? Why only cancer? Well, it was the very first video that I did 1 year ago today. So we got to do it. We got to start a new year with the same energy, the same zodiac sign. So I don't want to start with any other zodiac sign, but we're going to stick with Cancer. If I did another sign, if I did Taurus, if I did Scorpio, if I did Sag, I would begin with whatever I started off with. So it happens to be Cancer. I can't believe it's been 1 year. That's crazy. I mean, it honestly feels like it went by so quickly. It really feels like it went by too quick. I never imagined that I would be here still. I didn't actually plan to do anything really with it. I just wanted to see, what the response would be from the community, the YouTube community. And I can't believe I'm still here today. Still pushing, still reading, maybe not as much, but still doing it. Spirit taking me has been on the path of healing you guys. And that's how it all starts in general. When Spirit has some plans for you, he just takes you one way and then launches you off to wherever Spirit wants to take you, yeah? That's how it works. I love it. So let's get started. I want to keep you guys waiting. As you can see, I'm clearing out the energy of the deck, turning the cards upside down anonymously. And then I'm going to shuffle the deck. Spirit, give me some messages for Cancer. We're going to do it. Cancer tonight. I know people will come later on. You know how they always come later. Like 75% of my reading, people start coming. And you're like, what did Chieftess say? What did Chieftess say on that Cancer reading? Oh, let me go back. Let me start back, go back. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Oh, wow. So you've been here since January. So you've been here for practically almost a year with me. I love it. I'm loving that. Yes. Yes. Healing is an everyday thing. It sure is. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to the zodiac. I'm trying to get back to the zodiac, way. It's hard to, because healing has been taking me to busy times. The man for healing is on, and it's hard for me to get, readings in for zodiac signs, but I try to do the best I can. But I want to get back to it. I'm trying to get back to it. Views have honestly been very low. So it's kind of like, doesn't really give me such inspiration to kind of do them. If people aren't watching my stuff, then why do it? Kind of thing that, okay, then I'll just focus on healing. But I'll give it some more time. And if it plays out cool, if we get back on track with zodiac signs and readings, I'll continue to invest my energy and time doing the zodiac signs and returning to that, full time in such a way as much as possible. But so glad that you were able to follow me for almost 365 days, woman. And that goes out to everybody else who will watch this video in the future as well. I don't know if I'm going to be here for another year. I hope so. We'll see. We'll see what Spirit has aligned for Chieftess. We'll see what Spirit has planned for me. We'll see. God only knows, yeah? God only knows. Gonna do 2 more shuffles and we're gonna begin. 1. If you guys missed it, feel free to check out the Facebook page called The Healer of Hearts. That's taken off. 2 more. That's taken off. So, been posting daily some Q&As, some healing Q&As. Go check that out. It's on Facebook, The Healer of Hearts page, okay? That's also going to be turning into something. It's going to be turning into a radio station. Going to be doing some radio stuff off of that, where people can call in for free, we connect, and then some. Let's get this rocking. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Ooh. I heard one thing. Who is getting out of blockage? I heard one thing. Who is getting out of blockage? Very good. I felt good vibes with that too. I felt good. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages right now. Let's take it one step at a time though. I'm going to pull out all of the messages. Spirit, give me the messages for Cancer. Give me the messages for Cancer. Yep. Welcome, everybody. Don't be shy to say hello. You guys know that you want to say hi. Don't be shy. Welcome back. I know you've been away for quite a while. Don't be shy about saying hi or embarrassed. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Hi, Shannon. Welcome. Whew. Wow, 1 year, guys. Today is a 1-year anniversary, our 1-year anniversary. We've been on YouTube for 1 year now, rocking and rolling. Yes. Met so many people off of this channel. It's amazing. Feel so blessed and honored to still be here, rocking and rolling. These cards are stuck together. Give me some patience. Let's see. All right. Trying to stay warm. Got my tea on this side. Tonight I got that mountain air. I'm near the mountains and the coast. It's cold out tonight. Got my tea all set. Sorry, guys, you can't see the cards so much tonight, But this hotel, as you know, I'm traveling healing people. This hotel has a small desk, so if I move my device anymore, it'll just fall on over. So you know how I love to show you the cards, but there's only this much space, like the desk ends here. So let's rock and roll. Let me see. Let me look at your reading. Okay. Ooh, right away, I'm seeing somebody is, how can I say this? Realizing that they are putting water. I'm just getting it's metaphorical though. Like somebody's understanding that pouring water into an empty well that has like a hole on this side makes no sense. I'll repeat. This is symbolic, it's metaphorical, and I'll explain. There is a Cancer that's realizing, I feel good vibes with this. There's a Cancer that's realizing that pouring water into an empty well, imagine this is like a well, my teacup, and there's a hole on the side and you pour water, even in a cup, but they're saying, wow, if you pour water into this cup and there's a hole in the side that you don't see, what's going to happen? The water is going to flood out. So they're saying that Cancer is realizing that pouring water into an empty well or cup, metaphorical, is practically pointless. Because a well is supposed to contain water, not let it, expel. In other words, you're realizing, or you will realize, that investing your time in people who just absorb it and toss it out like it's nothing, like a tissue, like a dirty tissue, is a waste of time. I'll even simplify it more. Cancer, you're going to realize or soon realize that investing your time in empty people or empty connections between you and this empty person is a waste of time because it gets you nowhere. The water floods out. It's like giving someone your time, giving. Are you coming over? Are you interested? When can I see you again? How come you didn't text me? How come you didn't stop by like you said? Do you love me? Are we together even? When are we gonna hang? Oh, where are you from? I forgot you never mentioned it. Empty investment of time. People who might do you wrong or just not might be interested. You got to nab this in the butt because you like to pour your water in people who put a hole in it. I need my cup with no holes in the side because I'm not trying to have my hot tea spill out all over me. I got to make sure there are no holes in it. I'm automatically getting that. And that's just the bottom line message here. Bottom of the deck. Spirit's blocking you from these people, by the way. So you are no longer allowed. These people won't even have access to you. These people won't even have access to you. It's like if they approach you, it's gonna look like this. Oh, there goes Cancer. Hey, let me go mess with Cancer. They look vulnerable. They could be my next victim. Bye, boy. Bye, girl. That's going to be the reaction and the behavior of your angels and or God. Come in. Oh, look at that Cancer. I got to go get that Cancer. I got to bamboozle them. Bye, boy. Bye, girl. You don't belong in Cancer's energy or life. That's what's going to happen, by the way. These people will no longer, these empty vessels, these empty cups, these empty wells will no longer be authorized, permitted to have access to you, period. Isn't that fantastic? That's like being a celebrity. That's like being a celebrity and you have your own personal security that you don't even have to pay for. That says, you can't come around, Chieftess. Bye, get out of here. Bye, 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 bye. That's like having your own personal security team that is watching, making sure that waste timers don't come around you. How much of a beautiful blessing is that? It's like they're filtering and weeding out any hot messes. Because apparently you've done with too many hot messes. I'm hearing that the last boy that you were with broke your heart tremendously. I'm just hearing right now that the last person that you were with broke your heart tremendously. I feel like that was the downer. In other words, that was the finish line. In other words, that they nicked it right there. And they're like, you're not allowed to get back on this marathon track. You got to go on a new track and start from the beginning. That's what I'm getting so far. Let me look at the rest of your reading. 1 second. Very good. Very, very good. You don't notice, okay, so they're showing me your mistakes of the past. This is actually quite nice because it falls on our 1-year anniversary on the channel. And it's almost like they're taking you to new beginnings, just like today is the new beginning of this channel, 2nd year. It's almost like they're showing me the mistakes you've made so that you don't make them for whenever, your future. They're saying, one, that you need to get more forceful on who you let in your life. Now, you can have your own personal spiritual bodyguard team protect you from waste timers, but you've got to do the work and show universe and spirit that, hey, I'm in this too. Like, I'm with you. You have to show them, and you've got to keep your eye on out. But more importantly, you need to nip it in the bud if anybody is allowed to get through. You need to be, I'm hearing vocal. You need to be more vocal with these people. In other words, don't got time to waste. Sorry, bye. And when you say bye, mean it. Like, erase the number, erase the email, done. That was something that you didn't really execute in the past. That's why you ended up with the, I'm hearing, experience that you ended up with. And so now you have one new tool that you could work on to be a bit more forceful in communicating what your standards are. Forget boundaries. Everybody says boundaries. No, I mean, everything has boundaries. A lawn has boundaries. It's called a fence. Everything has boundaries. It's about executing your standards, which is totally different from boundaries. If you want to know more, see me in a private. You need to execute your standards. Second thing is that you need to get out of this discontentment with your life, they're saying here. This is what I'm looking at, by the way. It's on the side. It fell out like this. You need to get out of feeling like discontent with your life. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if you watch Netflix every day alone and cry to all the sappy movies. I don't care if you got an attitude because you can't find the one. I don't care if your breath smells, you have bad hair and just can't, find the right job. I don't care what you're going through. You need to exercise your life as if you're happy with it. And our life shouldn't be conditional. In other words, you don't want to base your happiness on what is happening in it and what you've got. In other words, Spirit wants to see that you will be happy and content with what you are given, even if it's not peaches and cream. So if you're broke for another week, be happy. If you can't find a date for a month, be happy. If it got stood up on a date, still be happy. Be content with what you've got, because everything that happens, even in your own experience, is a lesson. It's a lesson, and love the lesson. I tell people at the Chieftess retreat, you don't have to love what the experience brought you, but you can love the lesson it ended up with. Totally different. You don't have to love the experience, but you've got to show some gratitude towards God about the lesson that came from that not so fabulous experience. That's how we can be content with anything that rolls our way. That's how we're able to really get into our balance. I feel like you need to practice that, because you don't want your happiness to be conditional. Well, I'm in a good mood because this great thing happened. Well, that can be taken away from you any second. How are you going to feel if that happens? Catch my drift? Okay. So exercise it. It's not overnight. You have to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Like, I don't have any gas in my car to go to this job interview. I don't even have any gas in my car to pick up the kids. Well, find a different way, or work with what you've got. There's an alternative, or just work with what you've got. Make it happen and be at peace with whatever you've got. Next, I see 3 things. That's a second. The third thing is that, you need some healing. Oh, you need some healing. You need some healing. I'm hearing somebody refuses to heal. I'm hearing somebody refuses to heal. That's so funny, because I just put a post on my Facebook page, the other one, the Healer of Hearts. If you're interested, go check it out. I'm doing some daily Q&A. Basically, I post a question and I answer it. They're all healing related. It's about fighting our devil. And a lot of us don't want to heal. We sometimes refuse to heal, and we rather sit with the devil energies. A lot of us don't even know that we're doing that. So go check out actually the latest post. This is very much connected to this message, refusing to heal. Well, if this is you, there's some reason why that you are refusing to heal. But so you might want to go check out that post. Those are the 3 things. So let's just summarize them. 1, be more forceful. Forget your boundaries. Like I said, everything has a boundary. My device has a boundary. It's called a black border. The lawn over there with the botanical fountain has a boundary. It's called a fence. You can't get in here unless you're a guest. Force your standards. Forget the boundaries. Every reader says boundaries, boundaries. Okay, well, you have boundaries, but are you exercising your standards? Totally different energy. Second thing, be content with everything in your life. Everything. In other words, be at peace with it. Be at peace. Don't fight it. Just let it rock. Let it happen. Invite it in and just say peace to it. Third thing, you need to heal. This is probably the most important thing out of all 3 things. Your healing is pinnacle, because without feeling better and doing the work inside that needs to be done, it doesn't matter about the first 2 other things I mentioned, the prior 2 things you need to work on. You could be forceful, you can exercise your standards, but if you're not doing the internal self work, who cares? Right? You're going to be walking around at peace and telling people to bug off and tell them your standards, but you're not healed. That says enough. Moving on. This is interesting. Look at this. Look at this. I literally almost want to say yin and yang. Total opposites, but I'm hearing work with what God gave you. There's a lack of clarity. There's a lack of clarity of what drives you, I'm seeing. There's a lack of clarity what drives you. This is so self-empowering thus far. And, for those who are here to hear about that person, their love, a lot of people are. They're like, they go on to tarot channels. They're like, I want to hear about my person. Are they going to call me? Are they thinking about me? Are they going to come back? Are they going to say they're sorry? But we got to make sure we work on ourselves. And that's the key to manifesting your person, whomever they are, met them or not. If your stuff is not in order, plan to say bye-bye to your soulmate, because God doesn't send soulmates in until your stuff is in order, till you're healed. I tell this to everybody. It does not happen. But there's some lack of clarity here I'm seeing on what drives you. So I feel like I'm talking to some lost souls here. And we've all gone through that empty, confused journey. Who am I? But I feel like I'm gravitating more towards lost souls with this energy. More important than love. If you feel lost, I'm not going to even say, about your soul, because we all have souls. But if you feel lost, you need to be found. You can't manifest beauty between yourself and somebody else until your soul is found. You can look at yourself in the mirror and you can say, I know who I am and I like you. Not that, oh, I look good. I love you. No, forget that. Looking in the mirror and saying, you know what? I like you. You're a pretty good guy. You're a pretty good woman. I like you. You're a good person. And I like what I see. That sort of contentment within your soul. If you are unable to do that, we've got some work to do. We've got some work to do to get you in alignment with who you are and who you are supposed to be. Before we even talk about the LOVE big word, okay? That's what's coming on here. So you have to get obviously some understanding about what moves your spirit, what drives your passion. There could be people that are listening to me right now who don't even know what their passion is, don't even know what they're supposed to do or what their purpose is or what God's intention of birthing them into this planet is. That's okay. We are all on that lost journey at some point or another. But it's all about you going back and doing the work to find out what drives me. Because our drive is what gets us to our contentment. Our contentment, and to us being able to step up and really reiterate our standards. Okay. Next, Hermit in the reverse. Just as the way this reading is set up is so interesting. It's like kitty corner for each of the messages. I've got Hermit in the reverse, Justice, and the Page of Cups. I'm hearing Who Wants to Call You? I'm hearing a Stevie Wonder song. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I do. I just called to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Of my heart. Of my heart. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm getting that song channeled to me. I just was hearing Who Wants to Call You? That's interesting because that comes after all of the stuff that I mentioned. You getting you right. What did I say? Spirit's not going to manifest your person, your other half, until you get inside your fulfillment, right? What makes you fulfill? What makes you exciting? What makes you go out and step out your door and people just looking at your energy like, who's that light walking around? That, that excitement for life, no matter what you're doing or not doing. That's the healing I'm talking about. Not like, where's my person coming, Chieftess? I don't know if they're coming back. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I got this thing going on. I got this new car and I can't even pay for it. Or Chieftess, is she coming back? She left me, I'm by myself. Will she call me? I get all the stories. It's all about feeling good when you step out the door, minus subtracting all of those things, right? And spirit wants to, I'm hearing you got to apologize to yourself. I'm hearing somebody has to apologize to themselves. I'm hearing about being mean to themselves. Are you self-critical? Be careful about that because words are energy. I was just sharing that with somebody, a woman in my healing session. We did her healing, and I was saying, be careful about what you say to your body, because your body listens and your body does only one thing: responds. It's like a drill sergeant and a soldier, and your mouth is a drill sergeant and your body is a soldier. When the drill sergeant says, get up off the fucking floor, get your ass in the room and shut the fuck up. The soldier is like, yes, sergeant. That's the body. That's the body. Sorry, I didn't mean to be vulgar there, but that's the body. The body just does what the drill sergeant says. Your mouth, your thoughts are the drill sergeant. If you think or say, I don't look good today, I don't like how I feel, I can't stand this, I don't feel like doing this, I don't deserve this, even if they're thoughts, your body receives that energy and reacts. That's why a lot of people have anxiety. That's why a lot of people have depression, manic depression. I'm seeing the words bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder really is an emotional imbalance, because what happens is when you are getting up one day and you're feeling like, hey, I'm the creme de la creme, your body is like, oh, okay, I'm feeling good. Kind of like, on a bike, you're pedaling. Okay, let's rock and roll and move this wheel. Then, a minute later or the next day, you're like, life sucks. Well, your body responds in a negative way. It feels lazy, it feels lethargic, it doesn't want to do anything. It feels, bloaty, gassy, wants to fart, wants to cough, wants to sneeze. Then it's like your body's like, what do I feel? What do I do? This person just told me like we're rocking and rolling, ready to go. And then the next minute, next day, they're telling me like, I'm shit. So there's a bipolar misalignment that happens, and psychologists call it bipolar disorder. But it can be treated if we change our language. Simple as that. You don't need to take medication for it. If we change our language and practice it and our thought processing and what we put in our brain, we can naturally treat it. Okay, along with other things as a disclaimer. So that's what I'm seeing here, because like spirit wants to give you some goods. You let go of somebody. I'm seeing here, Cancer. You let go of somebody who wants to come back. Be careful. Be careful of this person. This person is a Page of Cups. And the only thing they really have to offer is, I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I feel like the reason why they're being let in is because it's going to balance the karma between you. And I feel like you're going to get good karma. And this person's not going to get anything. That's what I'm seeing here. I don't know. I don't know what this person has to offer, honestly. I'm not the one who set up hair and makeup stuff. Some readers will like fill the blanks and like, oh, this person will, not me. I don't know what this person has to offer, to be honest. Because I'm looking at their energy and there's like nothing here. And I feel like the only reason they're being allowed to be to have access to you. It's just to balance at the karma. So basically, so you can just get paid out and go live your life. In other words, like they're stopping at your spiritual boutique shop and they're dropping by a paycheck that was due to you, or a check that was due to you that they ran out on. So I'm just using metaphorical examples for how they treated you, that they ran out on. And so they're just dropping the paycheck saying, here you go. And you're just going to run and say, like, thanks. And then that's that. And I feel like that's probably the only reason why Spirit will allow this person in, is because you're due something grand, and the spirituality behind this person dropping by in your life means way more than a paycheck, because it's going to close out what was left due or pending. So in other words, the closeout is not about a paycheck. It's not about money. That's just symbolism. The closeout is about giving you what you need to move on. Because you might be thinking, I need to like scream at them. I need to scream my head off at them because all these emotions they just left me with are still sitting in me. And they owe me. They owe me like 5 minutes for me to get these feelings and thoughts off my chest. That could be it. Maybe this person needs to come back because they've got to sign divorce papers. Maybe this person has to come back because you need some reasoning as to why they just ghosted you. It's a payout. This person coming back is going to pay out what they didn't give you, fulfill the order, and done, out. So that's what I'm saying. I think that's the only reason why this person's being allowed back into your world. That's it. Like I said, I don't see what they have to offer. Like, for the first time, I think in Walking You channel history, I'm stumped because I don't see anything. They've got nothing to offer you. So be very careful with that, because they could pull on your heartstrings. I don't really see that so much, but I kind of do feel that. I'm sensing that. Just take the spiritual money and run. Take what's due to you and run. If it's an answer as to why they left, or why they cheated, or why they didn't want a commitment, that they tricked you, or why they left you and the kids, whatever it is, just get your answer and let them out the door. If they're like, oh, I'm leaving, don't even say anything, just open the door and be like, that's the point. Go ahead. And then that's it. And that's it. And continue on with your life. Because if you get back in with this person, you are basically moving back towards nothingness. Nothingness. Kind of reminds me about the couple that I saw arguing near the dry cleaning. I was dropping off my dry cleaning, and they just were arguing. And it wasn't like loud. They were just, they were having a discussion. Apparently they weren't getting along. And I was like, oh, and this really kind of makes me think of that. I forgot about that. And then I was waiting for my Lyft car, and they're outside the dry cleaning arguing like in public. I'm like, I don't know about others, but I'm like, I don't do arguing, number one. Two, I don't do that in public. I'll be quite embarrassed. Now, what did I say? They have nothing to offer. Nothing to offer. This person is not going to change. It's not going to change. And what's sad about it really is that you guys are supposed to be together. I'm not feeling that whole destined to be together. I feel like there's a different energy when it comes to supposed to versus destined. I feel like supposed to is connected to people who make bad decisions, and the connection is severed, right? And destined, I feel, is different, because I feel that's connected to, you could have the possibility of fulfilling what God wants you to fulfill. The free will, totally different. totally different. And I feel like this person was supposed to be with you, but somebody messed it up. Somebody messed it up. And I'm really sorry to hear that. Somebody messed it up. Who has a guy who's with somebody else? I'm getting that energy here. There's a guy who has somebody else and they were not supposed to do that. I'm getting some Tennessee. Pardon now. Let me go a little higher. Woo! Woo! Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Let me understand your plan. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all this. Let me understand your plan. Let me see who it is. Take me to another. Then I hear Tennessee. Yeah, here it is. By Arrested Development. Yes. By Arrested Development. Oh my God, one of my brothers used to always play this song when I was younger. Yeah, Arrested Development, Tennessee, that's coming in. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all this. Let me understand your plan. Somebody's person went towards somebody else, and you are very hurt, and you just want to forget that it happened. You just want to forget that it happened. This really, really hurt you. And you just want to forget that it happened. It's like you want to be taken to another place, another land. You don't want to remember this pain and hurt. Got it. Okay. Let me pull on some Power Tarot cards here. I want to get some more messages. Wow, we're already 44 minutes in. Oh my gosh. 44 minutes in. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. I thought it was later. My weight is 9:21. Okay. I thought it was later, felt later. Let's see. Spirit, give me some more messages for this Cancer reading. Yeah, this connection is blocked. Spirit won't allow you guys to be together. The person who hurt you deeply, like deeply, Spirit won't allow you guys to be together. This person ruined it too much. Tell me what. Let's do 2 more shuffles. I see a lot of no's. I see a lot of no's here. So don't try to force it, just let it go. Because this person will hurt you again. If God blocked this connection and you try it out again, God help you. Give me some more messages. Give me some more messages. Oh, there are too many amazing, beautiful people in this world to waste your time. We only have one life to live. Yep, Spirit's like, get over it, no more. Get over it, no more. 5 of Cups, release that sadness. What did I say? You have to work on being content with everything that comes your way, peaceful and not so peaceful. You got to work on that. And when you are content with everything that comes your way, your standards, the next step. What did I say? Forget your boundaries. All of you say boundaries. Forget your boundaries, please. Work on your standards. Having standards. When you work on that, then you're going to not be here at my reading. Because you're going to be like, I don't want anything to do with this person. Actually, I moved on. That's going to be your natural contentment. That you don't need this person. And then you're going to realize that this person actually doesn't meet my standards. Hey, I made a mistake choosing them. But I wouldn't even give them a time of the day because they wouldn't even know what to do with me. You got to get to that point. But you don't even love yourself enough to get to that point yet. So I'm saying you got to work on yourself first. And make sure that you get to your standards, your forcefulness, your healing. Then you're going to look at this person like, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? I'd rather be alone than... Give me some more messages. Give me some more messages. Sorry, I just washed my hands, so my hands are not. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's hard to shuffle when I don't. Why didn't put the butter in my hands? I forgot. 7 of Swords. Oh my Lord. Flew right over here, by the way. This person was a cheater. This person was a cheater. Getting that right away. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Tell me more. The World card in the reverse. Spirit's like, this cycle is done. Time for a new one. Tell me more. 5 of Swords just landed on that cheater energy. This person has way too much ego. Way too much ego. And apparently you do too, or apparently you did too. Apparently you do too, or apparently you did too. Because we only attract who we are. So that's what let's go back to the drawing board. That's what I'm saying. You've got to work on yourself. If you are in, or if you were in this ego status, it's got to go. It's got to go. I'm hearing the word bitter. You could have bitter feelings towards them. That's ego. That's got to go. Accepting what is, even if it's bad, is part of your peace and contentment. It's got to go. Tell me more. Tell me more. Strength card. Tell me about that. In the reverse, by the way. Let's see. Look at that. Oh boy, Spirit wants you to do some soul searching. I'm hearing you feel alone and you're tired of it. Spirit wants you to do some soul searching, that's for sure. You lack inner strength, and that's why they want you to do some SS, because they want you to build your inner strength. There's no way you're going to be able to get to self-contentment and meet someone of similar energy without working towards your inner strength. Working. I'm seeing that like unlimited. Tell me more. It's not overnight. And if you don't, like I said, meeting your soulmate, it might not happen in this lifetime. Sorry, rephrasing. Won't happen in this lifetime. My nose is itchy. Some of these ancestors could be around me. If the healing work is not done in this lifetime, how are you going to meet your partner in this lifetime? Spirit doesn't just drop our soulmate from the sky and says, yeah, you are deserving if you didn't do any work. You got to do the work. I've done the work for like decades. Women I've worked with, they're doing the work. They're still doing the work. We have to do the work. We don't get anything for free. We got to work for it. Even your soul needs work. So if you're like, I don't know, Chieftess, I don't know why I don't meet my love. Where my love, Chieftess? I hear this all the time. Well, have you done the healing work? Tell me about the healing work you've done. Well, I worked on myself, Chieftess. I'm reading some books. I'm meditating. There's more to it than that. Let's start the healing work, because healing is not easy. If you had an easy time healing, that ain't healing. Healing is hard. So it's the stuff that you don't want to do. It's the stuff that you don't want to look at. That's healing. And we've got to do it in order to shed light on what it is we need to fix in order to change the dynamic of this not commitment and not soulmate happening in this life to that. Okay? Tell me more. Let's see. In order to get the goods, the new beginning. Tell me more. Yeah, a lot of people like to, they want to know where their soulmate is and listen to YouTube videos and all this galore. But if you haven't found your soulmate yet, here's your answer. I could save you a lot of money, and I think I just did. Here's your answer. I could save you a lot of time, and I just did. Here's your answer. Here is your answer. Yeah. Someone wants to be the empress. Tell me about that. tell me about that. Actually, I want to clarify with the Rider-Waite. Tell me about the Empress. Look at that. Back to square one. Back to square one. Clarify. Wow. Wow. They're saying here that in order for you to get to your Empress, it's just energy. That you need to work on what pained you so much. You need to work on your intuition, getting to your intuition, your heart, especially as it feels very alone. I'm hearing betrayed and probably betrayed, done with, left for dead. Who pained your heart? Who threw a dagger at your heart, which feels dead? Someone's heart feels dead. Someone's heart feels dead. So how can you give your heart to someone without fixing it first? Or how can someone stay around you and love you the way you imagine it in your head without fixing you first? Let's get some angel messages before we begin to close out. Give me some angel messages. Give me some angel. Ooh, did something flip over? Oh, give me some angel messages. Any messages from the angels? 2 more shuffles. I don't like forcing messages. 1 more. No. Ooh. No. All right. Let's try the Calm Club deck here and see if we have any messages from my Calm Club deck. Spirit, any messages from the Calm Club deck? You're going to have to learn also, too, about getting out of your shell. I'm hearing that it's not all about you. Getting out of your shell is not healthy, and they want you to do that. Tell me more. 3 more. 1 more. That's it for that one. Let's go with the last deck. My new deck that we designed here. We're going to pull some energy. I want to see your divine energy, your divine feminine energy, that is. You could be male or female. Doesn't really matter. It's just energy. Give me some energy. Give me Cancer's current energy. Give me Cancer's current energy. Wow. That flipped on over nicely. That flipped on over nicely. The Princess of Mercy, Malshan. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. I love this card. Look at her holding the tiger there. Look at that tiger, so beautiful. So effortlessly beautiful. Effortlessly beautiful. Princess of Mercy is all about giving. And she understands it to be that giving is actually receiving. I want you to think about that one statement. Giving is receiving, and what that means to you. You might have to think about it quite a few times in order to kind of get it, or just interpret it in your own way, which is fine too. But the energy of the universe is merciful. In other words, God is forgiving. That's what that means, basically. Acknowledging that God is forgiving. So what part of you do you have to forgive? There's some part of you that you have to forgive, detached from people, experiences, whatever, just taking you in isolated mode. What part of you do you have to forgive? That's also something that you should resonate on or take some time out to think about. So think about 2 things. What does the statement of giving is receiving mean to you? One. Two, God is forgiving. What part of yourself do you need to forget that's isolated from everything else in your life, all the components and experiences and people and blah, 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 blah? Think about that. 3 things, summarizing this reading as we kind of close out here soon. 3 things that need to be worked on, Cancer, is being more forceful with your standards, being more content and accepting with the positive and negative that happens in your life, and doing the healing work. Healing work, again, is interpreted as working on the inner you that doesn't feel all cozy and cushiony, and working all the pain that you don't want to talk about, the hard stuff that you do not want to talk about. That's the beginning of true healing, not the comfy, cozy stuff. The comfy, cozy stuff is not, healing. Comfy, cozy is called tea in a cup. Healing is called uncomfortable, hard, that stuff, okay? I don't have any more messages for you guys. I want to thank you for listening to Cancer Tarot reading on Walking You channel. It's been 1 year. Today is our 1-year anniversary, that we've been together. Glad I'm still here. And I wish you a lovely day or evening. Peace, love, light, and happiness to you guys. Bye.